When it lost yesterday's low, I went ahead and exited my position, and I'm glad I did. It would have came and stopped me out at a full R. And so I went ahead and cut my losses when it lost this yesterday's high. Hi everyone, it's Tiffany with Bearable Traders here to do my recap. I had 3 stocks on my main watch list this morning. It was PayPal, Facebook, and Nvidia. And PayPal had gapped down over 20%, and Facebook and Nvidia had both gapped up. So when everything was weak this morning at the open, all 3 of my stocks were, and they were also pre-market, they were also trading below the VWAP. And Nvidia and Facebook both had some daily levels right underneath the VWAP that I didn't feel comfortable with shorting. So that is one of the main reasons I picked PayPal along with the daily. PayPal had a really nice, it was trading in a gap. So these daily levels that I found, the 129.50 and 124.08, my risk to reward was greater in PayPal. It's taken it as a short than if I were to trade the other ones. So that is why I chose PayPal. It was a really nice 5-minute opening range breakdown. After the first 5-minute closed as a really nice bear candle. I was watching the 1-minute chart as it was trading nicely below this 9 moving average on the 1 minute. As soon as it made a new 5-minute low and a new 1 minute low, I took a short position. My stop was if it pushed up above the VWAP, and I'm really trying to work on my conviction lately. So I did not take a partial until it reached my level, and that was 129.50. I took a 50% partial here. It came back and tested the VWAP again, and on the 1 minute, it actually looked like a head and shoulders coming from the VWAP, and so that's where I added to my position. I doubled my position, and my new stop was slightly above the VWAP, which would have been break even. This would have been the head, left shoulder, right shoulder. Sorry, I'm probably not zoomed in enough for you to be able to see it. But as you can see right here, so it kind of started looking like a head and shoulders VWAP rejection, and it started losing these moving averages on the 1 minute chart right here. So I added to my position, and then so my ultimate target was this 124.08 level, which I really thought it was going to make it there, and it didn't. So when it made a new right after this engulfing on the 15-minute, it was a slight engulfing. It made a new 15-minute high. I went ahead and partialed everything but about 10%, just in case it made it down to this 124 level. Because it had tested this multiple times, I felt like this was a much stronger level than I gave it credit for. So that's why I exited most of my position here and let 10% run to see. And it ended up coming back and stopping me out at break even at the very end of the day, as you can see right here. And I did end up trading Nvidia, but not as a short. I was watching to see how it reacted to this previous day high. So when it came down and was testing previous day high, I saw a double bottom happening right here on the 1 minute. And when it made a new 1 minute high, I went long. My original stop loss was if it came down below this area right here, which would have been the previous 1 minute low. But when it lost yesterday's low, I went ahead and exited my position, and I'm glad I did. It would have came and stopped me out at a full R. And so I went ahead and cut my losses when it lost this yesterday's high. And when I saw it pushing back up through that level again, and you have the 9 and the 20 starting to curl and cross over, and it was making new highs again, it also did an engulfing on the 5-minute and made a new high, and it was pushing up through this S3. I went ahead and took a long position. My stop was if it went below yesterday's high once again. So I took a long position, and I ended up partialing 50% at this daily level, 257.14, which right here I got from the daily level, this wick to the bottom side back on the 10th or 11th and of January. And so I got out 50% here. The rest came back and stopped me out at break even. As you can see, my next target would have been this 260.80 level, which was pre-market high. As you can see right here on the 15-minute chart, it was it had came up to 260.81. So that was going to be my second target. But those were my trades for the day. I hope you found this video helpful. Please, if you have any questions, enter them below, and hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.